everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the High Rollers. 30.
Welcome back. 33.
Yep, we got another TriCast here.
Almost.
Yes.
Oh my God! TriCast on episode 33.
Look at that. Not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
333.
let me do this really quick. But yeah, we have Alex here.
That's good, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's happy he's not a Dorney, if you guys heard it. Report.
I'd rather be anywhere else, but that fucking. Started.
That report. Literally, everyone sounded so done with the night when I listened back on it. It was so funny.
It just started, dude. I'm not gonna get to it, but
yeah, whereas we're not there, we won't be there for a few years at this point. So yeah, I will say there was a good poll. Do you guys agree with this? Would people care about Iron Menace if it were not going to Dorney Park?
no, I don't care about it because it's going to Dorney Park. I wouldn't care about it if it went anywhere else.
I just think people are giving a little more just because it's going to they almost like feel bad, like they're like, hey, this park doesn't get anything, they're getting something.
Wasn't there a last Coaster Hydra?
Yes.
That's why it's a big deal.
It's just like how it's slightly a big deal that Bobcat is coming to Great Escape. I think that's a bigger deal almost, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be better too.
It's like for me, I still think that I thought the Six Flags was going to, honestly, within the next few years, start getting rid of their assets, like certain parks. So the fact they're investing in that stuff, I mean, personally, so I had this opinion the other day. Random shower thought. I think a lot of people, like, word of mouth is so important in these parks, and think about it. Like, when GP or the regular park goer, the enthusiasts, they go to like Michigan's Adventure or Six Flags Over Georgia or like some mid park, run of the mill park, they're just gonna say, oh, they're not gonna talk about it. Hell, even some of the parks we love, they're not even probably gonna talk about like that, because their parks really aren't pushing the barrier like that for good guest experience, a different, immersive time. It's just say, hey, here's some rides, here's some underpaid workers that we should be treating better, but it's an lukewarm experience, I feel like, a lot of the times, unless you're an enthusiast. Because we literally go out of our way to go to these parks. We've heard multiple reviews, multiple talks, discussions about how this park is whatever. This park has no rides, blah, blah, blah. We still go. They got our own opinion, all that stuff. Would a regular GP or regular park goer that's, I go to park once every 2 years, would they decide to travel to go to any of these other parks?
True.
I just don't think so. I think, in general, as enthusiasts, we pick at it, but, like, they look at us crazy because it's like, there's so many just general one-of-the-mill experiences in theme parks. There's rarely ever Universal's, Dollywood's, and even then, like, you go Cedar Fair used to kind of, I would assume, I kind of felt like it was better than even Seas. It definitely Seas. It felt like it was better than the Six Flags or the chain that they had in front of the name, the chain theme parks. But now they definitely just feel like chains.
Yeah.
But that was a random thought, though. Like, literally, I was like, I don't know what you guys think about that, but
Yeah, I agree.
Like, what happens if Cedar Fair builds up all these other parks and actually puts the time to invest in them, and not just say, hey, here's one investment, leave it to dry and rot for 15 years, and then people forget about the park. I get, destination is a thing, but Worlds of Fun is a prime example of, like, that's Kansas City. Six Flags America, you have millions of people there. Oop, dog cast. Let's go.
Oh.
I see the dog agrees.
Six Flags America. We need 2 RMCs right now.
He hates Six Flags America.
Speaking
Give
of
us
which,
Armed Roar and the Raptor.
I'm apparently one of the Black Coast Society members, Will. He was able to get a little bit of talks with Ramar actually, because he went to this Ace event that was actually at Six Flags America, surprisingly. But the park president was actually there talking to Ramar. You know, he's made himself more present on social media too. So in general, I appreciate when presidents do that. Any staff that can put themselves out there.
Superman.
But like, I appreciate it because it's like we like transparency. You know, we want to know what's happening with the parks, regardless if it's good or bad, and like we want to. At least it's a home park. I want to support. I want to have another home park I could go to, and I want to have a park where people, hey, you come to my area, we can also hit Six Flags America. You know, not just skip it. You know, like, you know how many road trips people come through, like, oh, screw it, I'll skip Six Flags America. You know how many people haven't even gotten it just because of the reputation?
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a park. I mean, like, it's not great, but like,
I will say it's definitely low tier, but it's not.
there's worse.
Yeah, there's worse. I'm trying to think. You know, Area Force One's great, but Fun Spot Atlanta is still probably the worst park in America.
Not according to some people.
Yeah, that's a terrible take.
Someone say their favorite park.
Yeah, because of Area Force One, that's the only reason why.
But to be honest,
like
That's just stupid.
but yeah, like,
100 parks.
it's rare when, like, sure, there's like a lot of parks with a standout, but like it's rare when it's like the standout and the park. Well, like, it's not rare, but it's like not as common when it's the standout and the park overall is just ass.
I mean, I had a pleasant time at Fun Spot Atlanta.
Well, yeah, like
I thought it was what I expected it to be honest.
right, but like I'm
That
looking
was-
at
that was
it.
fine.
I'm looking at it as if like I took my kids here for a day
Yeah.
just to go. You know, regular. That park is terrible.
No, that's not what Fun Spot's for.
I
At
mean,
least not in my opinion.
it kind of is because that was what we saw. Like we saw like a family of like a dad and his two children. They would go around the park within 3 hours. But you know, like that's, you know what I mean. Like we are at Erie for 3 hours, take a
Yeah.
break, and then come back to Erie, right? Like, yeah, like it's so funny because you walk in and you literally see where the old parking lot was. Like you're standing in it in the midway, like next to the arcade. Man. But then Erie looks so good. Like so good sitting back there. It's so funny. I'm trying to think. Oh, Kentucky Kingdom is also like. We're probably gonna have to do a tier list episode at some point for parks.
Ooh. Yeah.
Kentucky Kingdom is fucking ass.
But yeah, that and like those two parks for me when I think of shit.
Kentucky Kingdom's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie.
When I think of poop emoji, wait, which park?
Kentucky Kingdom's pretty bad,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna
Even with the RMC and Lightning Run, I think it's worse than Six Flags.
Lightning Run is poop.
Well, it was a
junk.
Six Flags, so and it's run.
It's like
Uh,
it's worse in America. Six Flags America. Six
So-
Flags America.
and people keep throwing Hershon under the bus for this, but I've come to find out they are just the operator, and operators don't have nearly as much as like you have to basically have because the Kentucky owns it, like the fair owns that, you know, everything there. So if Hershon technically owned and not just operated it, they could probably do more. But that is literally the reason. It's not Hershon's fault. It's actually not Hershon's fault, I don't think. Maybe a little bit, but it's really not like fully their fault. Because like they probably want to add stuff, but Kentucky's like, hell, you guys are crazy. we are doing what we're doing. We have a fair. We have shows coming here. We have graduations because I was here for the graduation apparently. Yeah,
Another horrible park, Beach Bend.
really. Oh yeah,
Oh, it's
Kentucky
trash.
Rumbler in that.
That ride's junk too. Like, it's just that whole park is just garbage.
That's a polarizing ride because
It's
I've
not
heard it's
good.
horrible. Then I've heard it's pretty good.
No, it's just boring. It doesn't do anything.
That's Thunder Run, but better than Sky Rush. We still need to make those. I need to make those shirts one day. Like, I need to actually make the designs. Like...
Indeed, garage.
Yeah, that's.
You were on drugs.
Oh, that was before he was on drugs, actually.
It's absurd.
Well, what's absurd now is well, he has absurd too. I just can't think of him, but yeah, not having Skyrush in your top 30, but that's understandable. So it's not absurd.
It's absurd.
Got a lot of credits.
All right, no. If we're gonna talk about absurd takes, shout outs to Surveillance, Coaster Heat podcast as always. But his tweet really made me think. Like, sure, you can say a coaster is whatever, right? But saying like Steel Vengeance isn't like top 20, top 30, that's just weird. You're saying it's bad, like inherently bad, is just weird. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Like top 15 for me right now, or top 12,
No,
top 11.
To say a ride like that is bad, I'm like, okay. Okay. That's when I'm like, you guys take this too far. To say it's not in your top 100, that's that's a take, is what we'll say.
Shout out to Bob.
Wait.
No, he doesn't have it that way. He was like 30 something, I think.
Well, shout outs to Coastal Talk, because I am currently wearing their hoodie right now. Mad comfy.
I didn't get mine.
Yep. I was thinking of getting potentially another one just for another color.
Mm-hmm.
But, yep, hey, guys, go ahead and look up if you want to get anything. That sounds like something you would like. They are giving a last merch design for the. Basically, it's to commemorate and memorialize. Memorialize the podcast. So I got mine. Mine's in blue. It's a stellar design. I love it. It looks so much better. Like, not so much better. It's actually, I'm pulling to people where they say Steel Vengeance is horrible. It is a much better in person. But no, it is better in person for real. I think, yeah, James killed it with the design, and it is super comfy. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check out on their socials. They have it all up there. But yeah, we have news here, right? Well, Xcelerator might not be looking too good. There's a lot of. Well, it seems like parks are trying not to be late because there's a lot of construction happening. It's beginning to happen early, which is honestly a good thing to see. There's crazy people in here. Haunt operations we're going to talk about, and yeah, that's a bit of rumors. But let's start off with Xcelerator potentially. Xcelerator was looking like it was going to open pretty soon. It seemed like they were probably trying to get it during the haunt season, or non-scary farm. Which, by the way, next year that's when I'm going for my haunt, for my travel.
Oh yeah, I want to. Actually, I was thinking the same.
I have heard it is better than HHN from a few people.
Yeah, that's what some people were saying.
But we shall see. Regardless, I hope when I go that Xcelerator will still be there, because when all testing, all operations ceased after this big, hype up again, which at this point I'm not going to get blue balled anymore. If I see them say anything about that ride, they're jinxing themselves. They shouldn't say anything. They should just open it. Furthermore, it seems like another park broke. This is a rumor. No, this is not fact at all. But it seems like another part broke on it, and it has been at a standstill since. Montezuma has also been at a standstill since. Damn, that really must suck to have that as your own park right now, because the potential, it, and it is just been a bit too long for some of this, But basically with Xcelerator, how are we feeling?
Next Zamperla project.
I definitely think they have the eye emoji over at Cedar Point for sure.
Oh yeah.
Trying to see what's up.
Xcelerator 2 coming soon.
But yeah, I really hope it doesn't get Zamperlered, but it might get Zamperlered, in my opinion. Because, I mean, I know they're just adding a spike to Top Thrill, but it seems like they're moving pretty fast. You know, they're making the adjustments they need. So if they could also do that with Xcelerator at this point, because, like, it went down in 2021, right?
Yeah.
It was like the first month in 2021.
It's been closed for a minute.
And they got the wrong part, got the right part finally. And then who knows if that's the same part that broke, but something else broke. Potentially. And, Montezuma's. What do we think about that? You think that's going to actually go with its refurb or change or whatever, or are they going to try to axe that too?
I hope not, because those are Schwarzkopf's or classics. But I mean,
wait, isn't Montezuma's an Aero shuttle like launch or whatever?
No, that's a Schwarzkopf shuttle launch.
It was a flywheel, but didn't they modify that?
Yeah, they made it into whatever the other method was.
Interesting.
I think
it is a Schwarzkopf. Not this whole time I thought it was. So it's not the model I'm thinking of. Okay.
No.
I forgot what.
Or I think it is still flywheel. I think.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the Aero like where they literally push you through this like the Aero like, shuttle loops.
Diamondback at that shit park in Oklahoma.
The people that hate clicky keyboards probably hate this cast right now.
Gotcha.
I was like me, my mechanical keyboard, Alex's keyboard.
I need to get a new one.
I just need to clean mine, but like, bro, like, it just seems annoying to take off all the keys and then put them back on.
I don't want to clean mine because mine's white and I have to like keep on cleaning like every week. It's just too much work.
Eagles Gardens has one, do they? Or is it gone now? It's probably gone now.
I don't even know.
Anyways, yeah, I hope Natsuki get it together soon. Make decisions soon, because it's not easy to build there. So I can imagine just taking down a structure like that would cause a lot of issues too. If talking about Xcelerator, but yeah, I hope they can get it working because I would love to ride it. I love hydraulic launches, and it's unfortunate that the U.S. essentially got all of the prototype ones.
Yeah,
because that's the reason. I feel like that's the main reason why. Like, I mean, the other ones obviously still have issues, but it's nowhere near as apparent. Like, Stormrunner's nowhere near as have a maintenance problem as the other ones. Granted, it had that one year it was down waiting for a part, but that's just incident import shit, you know.
Yeah.
Weird, like, yeah. So, like, every time I go, Stormrunner is generally up. So, same with I-305, I'll say. I-305 had a pretty decent year, besides when it's really fucking hot. So, yeah, I will be shocked. Yeah, I don't know what app my friend Jay was using. I don't know. I think it was the ride log, but apparently I-305 was considered rare.
Bro, what?
I'm like, that needs to be updated. That's just not rare. I would consider lightning rod, steel curtain. I would consider those rare, honestly.
Yeah.
All right, so Mates of Thrill seems to be working with Six Flags. Just while it is here, that's some cool stuff.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. I think. Yeah, I think a lot of the chains are kind of like literally balancing, standardizing into a. They do just a few things differently, in my opinion. Like they're kind of all generally the same, besides the park atmospheres. So, I'm waiting to see that come to the Seas parks.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I don't know what rides. I mean, I'm gonna get a Gwazi stuff for sure. Probably get some album guys stuff too. But yeah, that's cool that it's coming.
They made like a Pantheon. What's it called? Poster. I would buy that for sure.
Yeah.
I still want to get that Steel Force one.
I need it. I'm mad. Like, I kind of want to ride Steel Force again, but like, we already know.
Yeah, I don't want to go back.
So, Good Gravy. Then we're just gonna go over all the sides. So, Good Gravy has been showing up at Holiday World. It seems like a lot of these parks are getting this stuff done out of the way because Hyperia is literally gone vertical. That's the official name of Project Exodus, by the way. That got announced. So that document was definitely that was the name. And yeah, it's literally there's gone vertical and horizontal. There's some track on some of the supports as well. So they're moving along. They're moving along for sure. That's really cool.
Very cool. Looking forward to it.
So staying over the pond here, there's some interesting background. So, did I not have this anywhere, or did I put it somewhere else?
I didn't see it.
Because I was curious, I was like, this is cool that they potentially... Oh, I have it right here. I'm gonna ping it. It was cool that, essentially, Colossus could have been something completely different. So, essentially, this was like... different manufacturers put in different models, and like just like any other project. But seeing that potentially, I don't think it was a 4D coaster that B&M was doing here. I think it was a floorless or something, maybe a stand-up. Who knows? But B&M put in a project. Pinfari submitted a project. So I think that's kind of cool. That like, essentially, we could have got a B&M there instead. Different history. This was the what ifs. Just like the what if Lewis didn't crash into his teammate on turn 1. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My teams this week just have me just like, nah. I'm not.
Shout out to Oscar though.
Oh yeah.
P2.
P2 won his first won the sprint at least.
Yeah, it's not a race win. But
Yeah, it's not a Grand Prix one, yeah. But still, hell of a year. Hell of a turnaround for McLaren. So it's been fun to watch. Definitely fun. Where else? What else here? I guess that was really it for the vertical stuff, actually. But let's go over the crazy here. So apparently Santa Monica Pier had to be evacuated recently. When was this exactly? It had to be evacuated on the 9th. Because there was a man who was crazy, climbing the Ferris wheel and said he had a bomb on him. There's video of it. It's kind of gone viral. Yeah, that was a whole thing. They took him in. He is I forgot where else. There was a little more information on it. I don't know if I put it. Oh, it's right here. Come on, Instagram. The man is later taken into custody. No one was hurt, but insane. Like, he's literally just standing in between the Ferris wheel. Wow. I'm just happy nothing actually happened. He was just a crazy man.
You don't want to spend $30 for a Morgan.
Interesting.
Is that how much it costs?
Something absurd.
Bro. You'd be like, I get you, it's iconic, but
Is it GTA 5? Cause
I was about to say, I'm like, literally, I'll just write it in GTA 5. I'm good. Probably the same experience.
I'm more excited in GTA 5. You're gonna like shout at the whole time.
So, there's the Log Flume getting canceled over Texas. Did y'all see that?
Is that the re-theme, or is that?
Yeah, where they were basically making the two, like making the Log Flume bigger or combining the two Log Flumes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's looking like they are not doing that anymore.
Interesting.
So, Six Flags CEO Salim Basul is rumored to have quietly canceled the El Rio Lento attraction projects for 2024, which would have been the two Xcelerator log flumes combined into one supersized log flume. So Salim is rumored to have canceled the projects due to high
Drumroll,
costs.
please. High costs.
Yep. While this is unverified, some comments on Screamscape's Facebook posts rumored the canceling of it.
I'm not
According-
really sure if this all went down. That's so funny. He said you would have assumed that Six Flags would have had a pretty solid lock on the cost before giving the project a green light.
Right. Right.
uh,
Or they're
Celine-
or he said, "Screw it, we're gonna do something else." Which,
yeah,
if that's the
I guess
case,
that's really speculation, you know.
yeah, if that's the case, sure. If it's actually something worthwhile, a new coaster at your flagship park of the chain, then yeah, that would be cool too. But yeah, according to one comment, the two flumes will remain and see some maintenance work and updates done to each, but they are no longer planning on linking them together to making one big flume, which is kind of disappointing. I think that would have been cool, especially if they themed it. It doesn't have to be extremely themed with like animatronics or stuff. I'm not expecting that, but just like putting landscaping there and make it feel like I'm in the old west. That'd be cool. But now it looks like they're just going the run-of-the-mill cheap option. I've done this 30 times before. Why would I go to parks for a casual park goer? They're doing that. So congratulations for not breaking the barrier again. But we shall see if it's for something that will actually break. Who knows? I can only hope. And I'm not going to be huffing the hopium, trust me. So there's going to be possible expansions for KI after Snoopy Soapbox Racers. Just with the look of how they're building. So that's interesting. If we take a look at those, or try to find those overshots or those sites of where they're building with Snoopy Soapbox Racers. That looks interesting for sure. What they're potentially planning with the park, because they're definitely not landlocked, right? They have so much space. So yeah. Work. So now a lot of speculation here. We're into the speculation part of this.
Circulation.
Where could, or actually, we're gonna start with this. Is Legoland? Where was this Legoland? Let me see which Legoland this is. So I think Legoland in California. Yes, they are getting a new project in 2025. It's literally a notice of project application stamped in the park, it seems. It says signposted near the corner of Armada Drive and Palmyra Airport Road. People are saying it's going to be a 43-foot tall building and a 33-foot tall outdoor ride. So yeah, I mean Legoland, you you can't really expect like a thrill ride to ever go there. But if they can make a good or literally family, because it's not even family thrill. I don't think they've ever made a family thrill.
It is family.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're talking about like Oscars, which is I guess family thrill, but it's not. That's gonna be like the Drop Tower clone. Like there was a comment that said it'd be the Drop Tower clone.
But I think, yeah, like, a cool dark ride. I don't know. They could do a lot. That's Legoland. Like, I'm not necessarily pressed about what they could be adding there, but a new crowd would be cool. I'm not sure where Legoland resides according to all the other parks, but now I'm just thinking that getting in there would be literally so much just for a cred, and that kind of sucks. So,
Yeah.
Legoland is so expensive.
I want to go there. I'm not to spend the money.
It's like almost a joke how expensive it is. But now actual cool speculation. Let's talk about this first. Haunt operations talk. So, a lot of people I feel like are talking about the operations during haunts right now. So now going to parks, and they're just inconsistent. They're like, oh, why is this happening? Why is it slow? Why are... It's almost as if ride operators, some of them are learning still. And I actually have opinions about that.
I do too.
Because, like, I mean, from when I've gone, I mean, it's Universal. But every other park, I mean, yeah, like, so far I've been to in the haunt season has not been, operation-wise with push and trade stuff or...
Hershey felt fine. Hershey was good.
Yeah.
I mean, most things were on like one train, but like still, it was not. They were so.
Everything's fine in Central Florida.
Yeah. Nah, King's Dominion though, I can tell they're kind of slow. I haven't been to Busch Gardens yet. Oh, tomorrow, but
Hershey, I can't give them an assessment that day because we were the only people in the park.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they were sending empty rows on every train. So I'm like, yeah.
I mean, Skyrush wasn't bad though.
Yeah.
Those are full trains.
I mean, when I was there was like sitting empty trains at some points too. I mean, there were points, but like it was down the whole day, so that's why people went into that. Like other rides had opened, like Great Bear had opened for a bit. But yeah, like I feel, in my opinion, is a lot of the people you had starting from April or May, whenever, they're gone now. Like a lot of times they start from college or the end of high school. There's high school year, and they go back. So like they're just not there. All those people that have been seasoned to it, know all their IROC training or whatever training that they do, whether they use it or not. All of them are gone. There's more people coming in for the haunt season specifically. On top of that, they do not have nearly as many reps as the people that work over the summer, because over the summer you're open all 7 days, whereas on the haunt you're only open 3 days for some parks. Some parks it's 4, and for not nearly as many hours.
Yeah, I don't know. The Twisted Timbers ops are definitely. I was there.
Are there a lot of new faces?
Yeah. I mean, literally the first time I was there, there's a guy being trained. And he's just taking like he was like, or no, I don't think he was even being trained. I think he was done being trained, but like he was just taking his like sweet time with like every rep. He like looked like, I'm not trying to like diss the guy because like I know it's like he's probably like just starting or whatever, but like he looked kind of clueless on like what he was doing. That has like it's low-key having maintenance issues right now.
What, Twisted Timbers?
Yeah, it's been going down. It went down like twice when I was there the other night.
I wonder what the issue is. Probably the RMC trifecta: train, structural, or brakes.
Yeah, one of the 3.
Wheels.
That too.
Dude, there was that. We did ride it when it was potholing one time. Like
yeah, that was wild.
I got a nice little like 30-minute extended delay on Velocicoaster being stuck on the brake run the other day. Got a Ruby for it.
Nice.
30
Nice little Ruby
minutes.
Express. Yeah,
That,
30 minutes on the brake run.
that is kind of a bit.
Yep. I kept hearing like noise up ahead at the transfer section, transfer block, but nothing was really happening. I don't know.
Did you notice if any trains got taken off?
I think they might have switched out one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like they kept 4 on, but they switched one out, I think.
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
so cool that they could do that.
Yeah.
You just got a fifth one ready.
Dude,
'Cause
they
they
have
stopped
more.
first-
Like,
They like right when you hit the brakes after the Mosasaurus roll, they stopped us there and there for 30 minutes. And there was stuff going on up in front of us.
Damn.
don't they have like 6?
Do they have 6 trains? I thought they only had 5.
5.
They might.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it's 5.
But the fact they have a garage like that is just cool. Like, just that they like you see those maintenance sheds with the transfer track and with.
I don't think I've seen Hagrid's like storage,
I
but
would pay
that's
so
more
much money
impressive.
to see Hagrid's and Velocicoaster's like storage area and all that,
Yeah,
like maintenance shed. I would pay so fucking.
I'd pay for them to program to give me a rollback.
That's it.
I'd also like for them to have the back car be in reverse.
I don't know about that.
How about a reverse train, a whole train?
That would be...
That'd be nuts.
No,
But like it's designed to be aerodynamic for a reason though. It's designed the way it is. They couldn't do reverse trains on that.
True.
no, do it anyway.
Fucking.
Ops.
That
Yes.
means
No, my problem with haunt ops is the maze ops.
See,
I think.
I don't know. I go to HHN so much and it just annoys me because I'm always up people's butt and there's people up my butt. Like I'll get like random people will grab onto me from behind because we're that close and I'm like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like I'm like walking through the maze and like random like girls will like grab my shoulder or something or my jacket and I'm like, yo, what?
well,
We should not be this close.
so
I get it. It's been very busy this year.
that's what
So
I'm saying. Like I was not expecting. That was the one thing I didn't expect to be conga lined through the mazes. Like I thought they were going to
It gets
group.
like 40,000 a night, 40K
Yeah.
a night.
Apparently
It's
they're over.
crazy.
I think they're overbooking. Apparently, that's what I've heard.
Well, they'll sell out of day tickets, and then they have to keep a certain amount, just like in consideration for people using their Premier Pass holder free ticket, plus all the people that have frequent fear. And then they oversell Express too, so they have to like pump the Express lines like, 100 to 1 or something like that. And then maybe not that crazy, but
It's low key not a good system. I'm not gonna lie.
it's
I mean, like,
just
that line's always moving. But,
I
like,
know it is what
so
it
long.
is.
But I don't know.
It's just really busy this year.
Yeah. And our Kingsman has that sort of same issue too, because like we did some of the mazes there, and like they took a minute to like they were like moving the line, like they were just sending people through, but like
Yeah.
long lines to like get into the house. Like they weren't really gripping us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like wait. So you said at King's Bending they're not grouping either?
Not really. At least not that I don't remember them grouping, unless they're in like really big ass groups.
Yeah, like I feel like.
Like I think they like stop the regular line to let fast lane go whenever they have a build up in that line. But that's like the only time they're like really stopping.
Interesting.
Which like for HHN it works because they have like time streams, but like King's Dominion they just have people like standing there like walking through. Which I don't know.
Yeah.
The
That's
atmosphere-
that's the one thing I like. You can always get a different run through in the HHN houses, depending on where you're walking, when you're walking.
Yeah, the atmosphere at King's Dominion is good. Yeah, but on the Bayou is good, as always.
Yeah, but on the Bayou, honestly, That one always has always stood out. I'm like, that one shouldn't be in this park.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Like the atmosphere in it is always so good. So I'm excited.
The new one too. It's called Fear. That one's pretty decent. I did those two plus Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat's fucking garbage.
Those, whatever dolls or Trick or Treat, like the kitty one or whatever, those are always bad. Is the Butcher House one or Slaughterhouse still there?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to do more.
I just remember one year they had legit baked beans sitting in like the kitchen area, like Bush's baked beans, and I was crying. I just don't know why I found that so funny.
I miss Zombie High, bro. Zombie High was my favorite, just because of the principal. Let's see, Cornstalkers, Trick or Treat, Condemned, Blood in the Bayou, Grimwoods. No, they don't have the.
Ugh, Grimwoods.
Fuck Grimwoods.
Bro, maybe if the werewolf animatronic that they have at the front that like tries to jump at you at your like foot level, maybe if he works more than 33% of the time, it would be cool. I'm just kidding.
I can also tell they're like the staffing in that event's kind of suffering because like the scare zones, like the Site X one is just like, at least when I walked there, there's like 2 actors, and maybe it's like a shift change or something weird like that. But like, there's like 2 scares, and like the haunted house, there could have been more scares in that. I feel like.
No, I feel like even a shift change, like, it shouldn't feel like that, you know.
Yeah, it was. It was just really dead. It was weird.
Like your goal is to make sure that the guests don't notice that. So, yeah, that's.
Yeah. And maybe I didn't notice them, but.
Yeah, maybe they were out scaring other people around. Did you go like reptilian and stuff, or like?
We didn't get all the. I think it's literally like that, like weird like path under the trees by next to Timbili. I don't think it's all the way up by Reptilian. Like it's like in that like plaza like behind where they do Let's Get Wild.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see Sunday.
Ah, man. I wonder if they're gonna. I doubt it, but like. It's gonna look weird seeing a B&M wing there.
Yeah, I hope it's not that. But I don't know, I think they're just like not even like I think they're just ideas. It's not like actual like confirmed plans.
I feel like
I mean, I'll probably be proved wrong, but I hope not.
I feel like maybe I don't know, bro, honestly. I just don't want to. I don't necessarily want that, but it makes so much sense.
Hold on, I need to find out if a model. If we got one of those.
Don't even talk about it, man.
Tote coaster.
No, well, that would be fire, but it's also a. Fuck, where is it? Is it a BMO Blitz? No. I gotta find this now. I'm dedicated.
Well, while you do that, I can't even pat Disney on the back for this. But
I'm happy about that, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure, it's a good thing, but
it is a good thing.
But it's 3 years too late. Like, why is it taking them that long?
I mean, you know, they can use all their excuses or whatever. CEO change, COVID, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. But at least now, a very annoying thing will be changed.
All right.
Thankfully.
So when will they use their standby queues after not using them for 2 years? Or
They
something?
only have 2 virtual queues though.
It's still insane how we can't do both.
I'm a Disney defender now.
No, you can use both. Okay.
Disney dick.
Why can't you use both at the same time? I'm mad confused about that.
I don't agree with that either. But
what? What do you mean?
maybe they'll make a fix for that. That would be nice.
Well, wait. You don't agree with
You know, honestly, I think they'd be more likely to open the Tron standby queue than the Cosmic Rewind standby queue.
So you're
But like,
saying you don't want an
I don't know.
option of like, hey, I'll either go to
I don't know.
standby or I'll virtual
Well,
queue and ride later.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that the two virtual queues that they have in place right now on Tron and Cosmic are not that bad. Like, because thinking about like the crowds that would form,
I
it would be
found
like
it.
crazy. Like that, the line for Cosmic, if there was a standby queue, would be outside of the show building. The entire, like, it would never be inside the show building.
Okay, they're Disney. They should have thought of that. They're the best
Well,
designers in the
maybe,
world.
maybe they decided that they were only going to use a virtual queue for it. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Well,
That's
that,
a possibility.
well,
I'm
that,
just hypothesizing.
well, they did perfect job at making an inefficient design. Oh, we're in Epcot, or you can't talk to them, or you can't. What did you make that queue for? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe
I
that.
personally, because I have, so if you walk in the Lightning Lane entrance, that is like where the standby queue would be because the other entrance is the virtual or the
Yeah,
fast, what's it, Genie something. Or no, so
close.
there's a virtual queue the virtual queue entrance would be the standby queue entrance, and then there's the Lightning Lane. So if you walk in the virtual queue one, the standby, like that building
Hmm.
and like the hour-long wait, if you
Yeah.
wait the entire building, like that would be outside the building like all the time. It would never be inside the building because so many people want to ride Cosmic Rewind. And like Epcot's like, pretty always busy. So because like it's always busy for the most part whenever people are just there with their virtual queues. Like they only have like the certain amount of people that got the virtual queues going. So if they just had it open, I feel like it'd get crazy. And I could see the
Okay,
same for
you put them in the lightning lane line. In fact, you get rid of that in general and use the virtual queue and give the fast pass. Put it back to what it was.
you know I'm a little too frosted to
Hey,
sit here.
forgive me. I'm frosted.
Disney, because Disney's I don't know, it's a mess. All that system and
Oh,
all
it's
the
terrible. That's what I'm saying. It's like, why do I have to game this like it's some RPG?
well,
Like,
there's just so many like different like okay, I'm not sitting here saying that it's hard because it's not hard to use. I use it, but like it's not exactly like there's like so many tricks.
so I'm saying, like,
And
how
like
many?
you gotta just like be in the know.
Yeah, and what other parks do you have to just be in the know to have, the most?
None of them because you just go get in the express line and that's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like that's
Like
you either go in the regular line, or you go in the fast pass line.
they need to seriously cut down the meat and the fat actually
Like,
on some of this stuff.
could you imagine if like I don't know, say someone who had no technology just went to Walt Disney World
Right.
with like $150 cash, like they'd have such a different experience
And the thing
because of
is,
like how but that's how the modern world is. Like it's everyone
right.
they just decide everyone's gonna like be able to adapt to the or they're gonna have their grandkids show them how to do it or something.
But no, I literally was just about to say like 100%. Like, it does suck because there are people that like aren't necessarily all of the know. Like, hey, you should. Well, we don't exactly have take cash here, or hey, make sure you have this downloaded, and then my mom, if she were to try to use, if she didn't have, you know, her best friend is a Disney person. If she didn't have her there, so she always goes to Disney anyway. She'd be lost. She'd be like, "Oh, I have no clue what the heck." Genie Plus. She already doesn't know how to barely use her iPhone as it is. Like I'll be showing her new things that are basic features of the iPhone daily. Like when we talk, so like, it's just stuff like that where for the sure, and it's like I guess you just come back to the fact you have to adapt. Because like I'm pretty sure I haven't heard about it, but the UI and stuff and like the actual experience isn't bad. It's just the fact you have to again download an app, another thing, and then pay. It's like another transaction on top of your very expensive vacation. And yeah.
Yeah.
And especially at its peak or its infancy, it was, people having to get up really early. I don't know if it's still the case now.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you gotta like do it at 7 a.m. and
Okay, that's
it's
still
just-
bullshit.
yeah. There's like a 7 a.m. and a 1 p.m. drop, and then there's like you have to make reservations still. Like that's another thing, you know. So it is what it is.
Speaking of which, they are, I don't even know if we talked. What were you talking about? The park hopping? Was it? Because we were just kind of
Yeah,
talking
we were
about
talking about park hopping being gone,
But yeah, park hopping's gone. Because
which is the good rule to be gone.
In
Because that rule
2024.
isn't the greatest.
But still, I can't. It's hard to give him that many kudos for that. Because it took him a bit, but it's gone. Yes, it's gone. 2024. Not the first, not January 1st exactly. I think a few days after, but yeah.
Yeah, and they increased the prices of the season passes today.
And parking. But apparently,
Wait, parking?
parking went up by $5.
How much?
$5. So it now matches Universal and SeaWorld.
Yeah. Huh. Oh. I mean, it isn't. But like the 25, you can use it at all 4 parks too, so it isn't that bad.
Yeah.
But
I'm just against paying for parking at all parks. I just think that's my one radical. It's not even too radical of a take. That fuck that, please.
I feel like with Central Florida, the past prices have been increasing in price. Like Universals have gone up, Disney just went up.
That's why when I'm looking at my passes, I'm like, I'm definitely keeping that because my rate is not gonna be like. It's so much better than the rates I'm hearing that people are getting now for their Universal passes.
I wonder if I move away from Florida, if I can renew my Premier Universal Pass at the Florida rate still, if I just keep auto-renewing it.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be nice.
I don't see why they would take that away. If they did, that'd be... I mean... I'd be a little surprised, but it wouldn't surprise me that much.
I think I will be able to as long as I just renew the time window and don't like accidentally wait, because then I wouldn't be able to go to guest services and be like, I live here or something, you know.
Yeah, I'm literally just imagining. Well, there, Billy, can you show me how to use the genie? Like
I saw like a meme. It kind of made me think. I saw a meme the other day that it was like the old people are like, oh, this new generation, you don't even know how to use stick shift. And then it's like, can you show me how to like Google something?
And then it's like, and be like, show me a YouTube video. And they open up the browser, they go to Google, they put in youtube.com in the search engine.
Yes,
Then they
I love that.
And then they click
I love when they do that.
Oh, yeah. But I learn a lot from the elderly and the wise, so it's all fun and jokes, but at the same time, Disney, I'll be there soon, I suppose, but my wallet's gonna be like, it's a burning hole, just it's gonna be sizzling, just like the whole time I'm there.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, you don't have your AC on because you're a freak in your car.
Mood.
In Florida.
In a hoodie and sweatpants.
So, last of the speculation here.
84.
Bro, I would love that right now. But it's pretty comfy outside, so I can't.
Really humid. It feels like 89.
It's 66 degrees.
68 in Richmond.
I wish I could like rent just a ride for a day at a park.
I'd rent
You'd rent what?
Velocicoaster.
Yeah, that'd be like really expensive.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's like the very expensive option.
For a day with the boys. It costs like 10.
I wonder
or
how much it
24
costs
days.
to rent Energylandia for the day.
Probably not that much because low key prices for Poland are cheap.
Hmm?
A
I know.
3-day ticket there is like
That's something like we
$80.
could like figure out with Larson, I feel like.
Larson, yeah.
What else do you Larson?
Okay, but like, let's say I want to rent 305 on a random Tuesday or Wednesday, and I like that. So they have the operate. That wouldn't work because then, let's say on a rent on a day that they're expected to work, I just want to rent out 305. I would love it if I could just
on
call
a
them
random
in.
Wednesday anyways, you're basically renting I-305 in the back row.
Well, yeah,
Sure.
that's what I'm saying.
So like, you know,
With full trains.
the only problem is that you just have to get off after every 2 cycles.
So okay, let me do a ride that makes sense to rent then. Let me do it for Steel Vengeance
Okay. Yeah.
because that line is average 90 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do.
How about you just rent Maverick and Vengeance at the same time?
okay,
Package deal.
obviously a package deal would cost. Well, that's not even a package. They would not package deal that. That would be like a multiplier. It'd be interest, bro. They're like, you're shutting down 2 of our rides for your to just be Jeff Bezoing around our park, like.
I'd low key rent out Outlaw Run.
That's like a walk-on too, I thought.
It depends. I don't know.
Depending.
You can look at the crowd calendar.
I don't know. Because when I was there, it was on one train. And we had like a 3-minute line.
I was about to say, and it was like, say, what were the crowds like throughout the whole day? And they're all like,
Everything was like 25, 30 minutes. It wasn't terrible.
all right, so that means like if Outlaw Run were open, everything would probably be around like 20 to 15. And
But like, nothing was running on max trains either. Like,
yeah, I was about to
like
say,
Outlaw was on 1, Wildfire was on 1,
yeah.
Powder Keg was on like 2, Time Traveler was on 3 because it can only run. It has to run 3 or something like that. I don't know. Actually, Time Traveler too. I would rent that out. On it, any coach from my top 10, I'd rent out for the day.
Also, Outlaw Run was people were probably not expecting it to open at all, so people.
I'll
it was
rent out Voyage for the
last
night.
20 minutes.
Honestly, yeah, Void or El Toro for the day.
I'll rent out the Voyage for the night. Turn the trims off.
It costs extra. You're paying the maintenance fees. That actually
Also
probably
great.
would be the cost.
They'll have to go tighten up every single section of track.
They're not tight in this.
I love that they have to do that.
Wait,
It's crazy.
is that actually what they have to do after trimless rides?
Yes, they go like tighten the boards like at every section of the track, or like a lot of the sections. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they had to do that after like all the retracking, but
I need to go to
Now
Hollywood
it's-
next year. I'm trying to do that in Kings Island next year.
yeah, no, literally like as soon as the tickets come out in January, like
I'm
I'm just buying one for myself.
Yeah, me too.
That is it.
I mean, that's what it worked out the most for people last time.
I'm making sure I get a ticket and I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like with it being like a lottery, if everyone is just on point and gets their own ticket, we're all good.
I agree. I need to go again. But isn't it? How big were lines last year during the years?
They were fine.
Yeah, because when I
All
went,
I
it
did
was
was
like
a stairway.
it was
So
like
it was
an
in the
hour long.
station and then on the stairs.
Yeah, no, it was in like the basement.
And then like Legend and Raven were walk on.
Actually, no, it was outside the basement.
That's
was like-
disgusting.
It was like
Yeah,
outside
that's
the fucking
horrible.
when I went. I got like 2 or 3 rides during ERT.
First year it was like 2 train wait, 3 train wait. And then I mean more back or front, but like 2 train wait.
Yeah.
And then second year it was like station wait, full station. So
I don't know. I just wanna
still the
better
best event. Still the best event, for sure.
I think right now, at least, I like fucking HHN more, but if 1 year
What?
retrial, because I fucking had to wait like an hour and a half for Voyage. Like, it's
That's-
just,
That's true. After we do our cabin like this coming year, 2024,
yeah.
you'll
No,
see.
no, I know. Yeah, I'm sure it'll change. Because I mean, If
No,
Wood
that was such a
short,
vibe.
I would have done everything
That
else.
cabin.
It'll be like even better like this year.
I mean, I can't wait for that Gobbler Getaway RT, honestly. That's what I'm really there for.
What?
Or not Gobbler Getaway. I mean,
I want the
Good
water
Gravy.
park.
Like they'd give
ERT.
ERT for that.
Good Gravy.
I think
ERT.
the water park ERT.
I think it's open during URT, isn't it? Not the water park with Gobbler Getaway. I meant Good Gravy.
Bro, I know the ops are gonna be like, why the hell are we here at Good? Wait, hold up. Is Howler open?
Yeah,
Yes.
or they open for like an hour.
It's like a special like it's only an hour of the ERT. I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
That was my first ride doing ERT on Saturday.
I went and got the credit like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll probably get it then.
I'm sure it'll be the same deal on this, just maybe I think like probably like 2 or 3 hours.
Because y'all know I'm not a whore when it comes to credits.
Nah, I am.
Even though Coco Cruiser was best laterals in the park, free.
Bro, have you? I mean, okay. One last thought. Have you guys have ridden Harley Quinn Crazy Train at Great Adventure, right?
Yeah, that's trash.
In the
Well, I
back?
wrote it before it got rethemed, but yeah.
It got
Or,
rethemed.
no, then like the like really the crazy train, the like one that has like crazy whip in the back row.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ride it back. I don't
You don't
remember.
remember what? Okay.
I've ridden it once because it was fucking trash.
Oh,
And El Toro was on the other side of the fucking park.
all right.
El Toro and Cog, like.
Yeah. And now Jersey Devil too, which is pretty decent.
Harley Quinn Crazy Train. That thing is crazy. It's a Zero Tivoli.
You're okay.
That's a crazy ride. That's my
That's
last
pretty
thought. Because I am sweating, so I'm gonna sign off.
No, just take off your. What are you doing, bro?
Signing off.
What do you mean you're
Today.
What do you mean you're signing off? Just take off your fucking stuff and put on AC like a human.
Bro, I got things to do.
All right. Well.
Got-
Well, there's the last thing in the news. Do you want to cover that? What's not even news, but
What's the last thing in the news?
well, they're teasing a T-Rex model.
Ah, I thought we were done with the news. My bad.
4 years I'm predicting. It's just not happening.
But no, yeah, we're basically. What do they even say on Twitter? Because you know they be talking on Twitter.
Is it a reply?
Yes.
Oh.
It's keep writing coasters. It used to be theme park predictions, but keep writing coasters. He made his thoughts about where video about where a T-Rex could go, and then basically he says, "This is my thoughts on the rumored T-Rex," and then underneath they say, "Rumored?" Question mark.
Ooh, RMC.
What-
Confirm?
I'm telling you guys,
Question?
RMC has the best Twitter, best social media. Like, well, at least on Twitter, for me, they have the best easy, free. Like, it's not even competition.
If that Kings Island expansion is a thing, then maybe that's where that. I doubt it. But...
King's Dominion.
No, I want to watch.
That's what's actually happening. A launch. Who says they can't launch a T-Rex?
They're not.
We're gonna. All I'm saying is, King's Dominion went with crazy prototype. Maybe they've learned their lesson. That's probably why they're going mad safe.
Do a Vekoma. Vekoma Ghost Rider, please.
Like, I feel like King's Dominion's identity is built on like wildness and prototypes, just left field rides. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I doubt that's actually we're getting T-Rex, but Kings Island, Vortex plot.
True. That too.
I mean, hey, you make that. It's already in the middle of the park anyway. You make that basically wrap around. I think it'd be a really good fit. If we're going overseas, I can see somewhere overseas.
I don't know. That one I don't know about.
Somewhere in the UK.
UK RMC.
They have to catch up at some point. That's why Hyperia is being built, Like, they have to... Over the Pond is a little dated, but... And speaking of the UK, but, they have to. people are coming over, traveling over here, saying, "Oh, that's what they like." People are growing. Yeah, it just is what it is.
True.
Like, otherwise, I don't think Hyperion would have been built. Because Hyperion, it's growing on me the more I'm seeing it. Like, actually coming here, I think it's gonna be a unit.
It is gonna be a unit.
All right, but RC, what do you think this could be?
No Cedar Fair Park.
No Cedar Fair Park.
Actually, that's true.
I don't see it going to
Well,
Cedar Fair
why do
Park.
you guys not think of Cedar Fair Park?
Steel Vengeance.
Okay, if you
Because
really
they're
think,
cheap.
if you think that they held them,
They're so cheap, they won't even buy an RMC prototype. That is
I
why.
don't fuck with
That is
Intamin
why I
anymore.
think.
I don't know.
Intamin's a little different.
Yeah, but still.
RMC, if they really hold a grudge over RMC for them asking them to do double axle trains for the first time, like they do with all of their fucking rides for the first time with something, and then say, "Oh, fuck you for not nailing it."
I mean,
the first time. Ah, God, Cedar Fair pissed me off with that.
it's Cedar Fair though, because
Yeah.
fucking what's it called? They just do dumb shit like that with that lawsuit.
I think
They're just saying,
Cedar Fair is being emotional
Yeah,
in their manufacturing.
Cedar Fair
decision-making.
is literally looking at every manufacturer like Harry Truman.
yeah.
I want you to do this perfect. If it ain't, you better see yourself out the door, good man. Like, that's how I see Cedar Fair now. Like, bro, Zamprilla better hope this works. Like, are there, like, so
Then probably could have some money soon
So
if it works out.
where do you think it will go if it does go anywhere? RC, it's not a Cedar Fair Park.
It's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know that I have that answer. I know I do think it's not going to be a Cedar Fair Park.
Six Flags Magic Mountain, or over
I could
Texas.
see it. I could see it going to a Six Flags Park.
Great Adventure.
Huh.
No.
They're supposed to get another coaster.
See, the only reason I could see that going to something like that is they have 200 million coming in, and
Yeah.
and like if it really did cost 20 mil just for a super boomerang that is a clone, then I feel like a prototype is going to cost
35.
Yeah.
35, 40. That's what I was thinking. I could see them doing that though.
I could see them cheaping to 30, but
I think it would be like, it wouldn't be that crazy because they wouldn't like go. I don't feel like they're gonna go crazy because it's Salim, but I think they could be the person to break that barrier.
well, Six Flags is stupid. We're gonna stick with our B&M and GCIs. Cause we're Cedar Fair.
I mean, more Mystic Timbers I'm cool with.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right, but
Or just anything.
I just think GCI is so hit or miss. Like that's my issue with them. Cause they'll make Mystic Timbers or Thunderhead, and then like they'll make Invader. Like,
True.
alright, but yeah. We have no clue, but that's speculation, man. Y'all. This was a little short one. Unless, Alex, you want to do Coastal after for like 2 rounds.
Coastal?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Why not?
Alright, RC. I'm assuming you're signing off here to take a shower.
Yes.
Sporty motherfucker.
That is correct.
Bro, you're just gonna sweat again anyway. Just kidding. That's disgusting. No. You take care, man.
All right, man. Thank you all
Y'all,
for tuning in.
if you want to catch RC, I mean, I'm gonna say it again at the end, but what is your handle?
Give me an old man time, y'all.
On Instagram. Go ahead and follow him
Yes,
there.
sir.
Hit him up there about any takes you're mad about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, catch your honor.
Keep it easy, y'all.
See you later, brother.
Peace.
Yeah, so that's all the news. So we're gonna do some Coastal now because we haven't done that in a bit. It's fun. So
Are you gonna stream it?
Yeah. I have it saved here. I don't remember.
I haven't seen Firefox in a minute.
Yeah, Firefox is the way. Well, a lot of people use Opera GX now too, so I'm just don't know.
I need to switch over to that. I've heard it's good.
Fuck it. Dude, where can I find Coastal? I lost the. It's such like a weird lake. I found it. I just put in Coaster guessing game. Wow, go figure. So we'll do the daily first. Okay. So you see it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So. All right, you can pick what we're guessing first. Okay.
Say Fury 325.
I do
That's what I
Fury
thought.
a good bit.
Alright, not in America.
Oh, well, fuck.
Less than 325.
Not America. That makes it
So
a bit.
Canada.
So yeah, it's nothing to be told on. So it has inversions though, so it can't be a B&M Giga or a Hyper.
True.
Let it be then. Overseas.
Yukon Striker.
That could be a good guess.
Canada.
So it's not a sit down either. So yeah, it's floorless. Essentially, it's not bad. We'll go with Yukon. So not Canada. It's not a floorless. It has more inversions than 4. It's
maybe. How many does Nemesis have? Shit.
Nemesis has 4. Or
Does
5,
it?
I think. It's definitely, but Nemesis is definitely shorter than 3600, and this says
It's
longer.
4. Fuck. Longer than 3600 with more than 4 versions. Not in America. It's probably some like really weird form.
I swear, if it's a Chinese one, we're fucked. I'm just letting you know that right now. Like,
Pyrenees?
we haven't tried an invert, so
I mean, that's all it can really be though, because it's not full down. I mean, that our flyer.
it could be an invert or a flyer. It could be flying dinosaur could work. I don't know how long Black Mamba is.
What about Pyrenees? Just why not? God, if this is right, I'm a fucking genius. Oh fuck!
It is in Japan though.
Flying dinosaur. That's flying dinosaur.
Yeah, it's probably flying. You want to use the hint or no?
Let's try flying dinosaur, then use a hint.
Flying dino. Come on, flying dino. Yeah, I was like, that has to be. I was saying, I'm like, it could be flying dinos before. Yeah.
I need to get on that. It looks nuts.
People say it's the best B&M flyer free, so.
I can see it being the best BM in general.
Alright, we'll do like 2 more rounds. But these are just endless. So, yeah, I'm gonna crack out some schoolwork after this so I can actually catch some Z's.
True.
Because the nap sounds so Sky-like right now, I can hold you. Let's see.
Oh,
here.
so you started this time?
Yeah, let's see. I kind of want to pick a meme coaster. Let's see. Daddy's. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Daddy's pig. Oh, it gives you no information though. We'll go with. We'll go with. I can't. Millennium. I don't want to know that Giga. I'll go with Apollo's.
My dream.
Oh my god, we're just getting the hard ones today. Phrasing. Country is not U.S. Not B&M, but it's a sit down with no inversions. But the height is exactly right at 171 feet, and it's longer. Is it Expedition G-Force?
Or No, Conda's shorter.
Yeah,
You could try Expedition G
because
first.
it could be an Intamin.
Yeah.
It's not Germany, but it's an Intamin. Apparently, Expedition G-Force was 174 feet, so we got the length wrong, and it is faster than 74. So, is it a launch?
I'd have to imagine. I just can't figure out which one.
Red Force? Well, no, it
that's
can't
not
be.
100 That's not 170 feet.
Yeah. Well, how tall is Stealth? Is 200 feet. The height was 170 though, so that's weird. So, what Intamin is 170 feet tall? It's a sit down. Goliath? But is Goliath in Germany or is that?
It's in Holland, which is the Netherlands, I believe.
Is that 150 though? And I swear it doesn't go like over 75 miles an hour.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
Fuck.
What Intamins are in? I'm thinking of fucking Mox, man. Fuck.
Conda's definitely not 170. I think Conda's like 140. But maybe we could try it.
It was like 150, honestly, but I'm just trying to see. So it's not Belgium.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to use the hint because it's not 70. So F.
That gave me nothing. Just type in F and see what's there.
Falcons fly. I'm just kidding.
That's a lot of fucking. Jesus Christ.
Wait. It's a sit down though, so it can't be. F overseas. It's an coaster that begins with F. Overseas. That is
Jesus
an
Christ.
Intamin sit down with no inversions.
It's 171 feet.
That goes faster than 75 miles an hour?
Look up flight. Just look up flight of. And see what's there. Flight of Fear? No. Flight of the Hippogriff? Definitely not. Flight of the Phoenix? The fuck is that?
I
mean, I don't know. This is fucked.
Once we see her, we'll be like, God damn it. But
No, it's not Furious Baco. It's not 170 feet. It's like 20.
I'm just gonna see.
That has an aversion too. Don't even guess it.
That is true.
And it's a one coaster.
Oh, so that's how you spell it. It's spelled weird.
Spanish. What the fuck? It's definitely some Chinese coaster. Is that or something like stupid, like obvious?
I am going to
Fire Mountain.
I'm like literally gonna pick a random
Just to get somewhere.
Battle of Blue Fire. Which one sounds like an Intamin? Fire Mountain, Firestarter, or I don't think it's Firestarter, or because that's I think in the Czech Republic. But it could be. Who knows?
What about? I say Fire Mountain. Try that. Someone.
All right, it's a Vekoma, so we already fucked up. All right, so
The temptation to go into art so fucking high. I hate this.
no, I know. When I was first doing it, just to learn, I was doing that, but like, because we're doing it for the, we gotta get it, bro. Fear.
What is fear?
Intamins that start with F. So I got that on
I got none. Falcon. I mean, the only one that comes to mind is Falcon's Flight, but like that's like 600 feet tall. So
I'm just putting it in. Maybe they're going based off of like the height of the current thing.
Isn't that like 300 feet or something?
Well, currently right now it's not that tall. Like the first thing is like only 100 like 70.
So they just went there and measured it real quick.
Fuck it. Like I'm so it's not there. It's not 30. There's not 13,000 feet of track. Thank God.
13,000 feet of track.
And it's not 155 miles an hour. Cool.
What?
What is so? The park name also begins with an F. Family.
Fuckity fuck. Yeah, that's just
Fuckity
convoluted.
Fucks. Foreign or family.
Foreign.
Family. Family adventure. Bro, this one got me. This is the. I've been stumped like this in a while.
Or just look up F and see if like, because does it? I don't know. I guess it goes by code.
All right, you got me. I can't. Do you have any last guesses?
No, I got nothing. Fart.
I'm like, where's the dog fart coaster? Fuck. I probably have to put in the actual name of it.
Fluke von Novgorod. Which is a fucking. Oh, wait. Move your cursor down. Oh no, it's definitely not that one. I mean, try the first one. Fuck it. No.
All right, what is it? Formula Rosa.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. I told you. I told you.
It's gonna be something obvious.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I think the speed is what fucked. We're trying to move it too incrementally slowly instead of thinking it just could be higher.
Yeah.
And then we went.
I didn't even think
Falcon's
about
Flight.
that. The speed.
Well,
Shit.
one more. Gotta get the redemption. What are we putting in?
Start with Formula Rosa.
Bro, it's gonna screw us.
Actually, no. Don't do it. This is a waste of a guess. Terran. It's an instant, goddammit.
No, Intamin, not in Germany.
Low in 75. Conda? Actually, no. What's that one? The fucking other Blitz coaster.
Taiga?
Not Pantheon. But the other one.
Two Tatas?
Yeah. It's not that. It's fucking Tiger.
Not in France. Two inversions.
Or one.
Maverick.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be Maverick.
Because, like, it's a set down, has 2 inversions.
How fast is Maverick this?
70, I think.
Oh, word. Yeah, try it. Yep.
Nice stand on Maverick. I'll take that.
Good shit.
And we kind of nailed it. See, that's the investigation we should have done. We had a false positive with the speed last thing. It's all cool, bro. It's all cool. But no, I like doing Coastal and Cast. It's fun. I would love to do a Coastal competition. Like have like RC and me and excuse me, and you and Aaron on a team or something. That would be fun.
That would be really cool.
So yeah, thank y'all for listening. This is a little mini one, but still got all the homies here doing the thing, you know. Man, be safe out there, be cool out there. Make sure to go ahead and follow us on all the socials, on Instagram, or you can go ahead and follow us at the High Rollers DMV. And Alex,
I logged into 0G Coast today.
oh, you actually logged in today. All right.
Yeah, so go follow me there, I guess. I might post. We'll see.
But when he does post, it's worth it. Trust. But you go ahead and follow me at West Tower Coasters, and then on Twitter side, go ahead and follow the cast at the High Rollers, C, and then you go ahead and follow me at West Tower C. You can, if you want to listen to this in a video format or look at it in video format, or at least have it in a YouTube playlist, go ahead and follow or subscribe to my YouTube at West Tower, where all the episodes will be there, and then vice versa. You want to listen this in your pocket or in your car, in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Amazon Podcasts, whatever. Go ahead and follow us there. We're on every single place there, so wherever it is more accessible for you. Y'all, take care. Stay homey. Never know who you're gonna meet in this hobby. Peace out, man.